Like it's too close. Hello. I would have started a little bit earlier, but I had to eat real quick. Alright, so we are going to be doing the Frostmourne server today. The last time I played this was the day Midnight came out. I was playing a little bit of it as we were waiting for the expansion to go live. Since then, let's see, where did I leave? Oh yeah, I was doing Drakuru's quest. I think we did this. Okay, so that's the next quest. Okay. I know where I'm at now. We're still at times. Oh boy. Hello? Oh, are you bugged? You're bugged. Hello. Brother. My brother. Yeah, he's bugged. Where's... Oh, I guess he's bugged, so it won't. So since then, I played Midnight, and I wrote... Did I write the review? No, I didn't even write the review. So, I played Midnight. I thought it was okay. It's not the best expansion ever. There's a lot of things that I don't like about it, but it's not... I don't think it's a bad expansion, so far. But after I was done playing it, I was like, okay, I need something else to do. So, I was watching YouTube, and scrolling, I found a video that was a Pokemon ROM hack, which is basically like a Pokemon ROM hack is basically like somebody else's Pokemon game that they make using assets from Pokemon or completely from the ground up or whatever. And this ROM hack was basically Pokemon Emerald, but it was Pokemon Emerald through and through, except instead of Pokemon, they were monsters from Monster Hunter. I'm like, I love Monster Hunter, I had to play it. So I figured out real quick how to install it. You have to play it on a Game Boy Advance emulator. I was like, that's fine, I already have one because I was playing Pokemon Crystal years ago on my computer. I don't even need to kill this guy, I'm just gonna kill him anyway. Actually, I need to go into that. Yeah, I remember. I know all of these quests, inside and out. I know all these quests inside and out, because I've done this so many times. Just the only thing is, because it's been a long time since I've done these quests, I might get my, my pattern messed up, because I had like a optimal pattern I used to do, where I would do certain quests in certain orders to get them faster. I don't remember the optimal pattern I used to take. I'm just gonna wing it a little bit, but I still remember all the quests. Anyway, what gun am I using? That's fucking why. Okay, I'm using my backup gun. It's level 43, that's why it's no damage. My crossbow, I'm out of arrows. That's what it was. So I'm out of arrows, I gotta get more arrows. So after this quest, I'm gonna have to go to Conquest Hold before I go to Silverbrook. Was it? It was in here. That's what it was. Oop. Hey, bruh. I used to just run past all these fuckers, but you know what? It's for the experience. So what was I saying? Okay, so I downloaded the Pokemon ROM hack, and I think for like a week straight, I played it non-stop. That's just all I did, was just play the ROM hack. I recorded myself playing it. I set myself up for 2 challenges, okay? I wanted to do Professor Oak challenge, which is basically fill out the Pokédex. And I wanted to beat the, that's what I need, the Elite Four with using Generation 3 monsters. Because Generation 3 is my favorite. So, I beat the Elite Four and the Champion using Generation 3, so that's all done. The Professor Oak challenge is gonna be a bit weird. So, I caught everything I could on the way to the Elite Four, so I'm over halfway done with it, but the rest of it is gonna be annoying. Fuck you. Alright, that's what I needed. Oh, that's also... Okay. Okay, so double retarded. I have a level 43 weapon, and I was on Aspect of the Viper. That's why I was doing such little damage. Just doubly retarded right now. I'm just gonna run past all these fuckers. Come on. Cat, follow me. You know what? The cat's gonna fucking... Yeah, that's what I thought. Shit. Okay, fine. What about your way? Then pet. Oh. My guy. Hold aggro. I don't know why. Growl is not holding aggro. Oh, now you hold aggro. You motherfucker. Did that guy heal? Those guys don't heal. He had much less health than earlier. I'm about to die. Alright. You need to get off me. Cat. Get him. Here, let me feign death again. Heal the cat. Oh, cat's gonna die. Cat's dead. Fuck. Alright. Can I get him? Can I get him? Maybe? Maybe? Oh, he wasn't even... My guy wasn't even attacking that last one. It's okay, I killed the big guy, so... Hello? Oh, I know where I am. So what was I saying? So that's what I did for like a week after playing Midnight. And then... I was like, fine, I'll make the review. So I did the review. And then, what did I do after the review? After the review, and I posted it, I was kind of, I was watching YouTube again, and watching one of my streamers. He mostly plays Phasmophobia, but he sometimes plays other games. And this time around, he played a game called Retro Rewind, which is a simulator game where you own basically like a Blockbuster at the 90s video rental store. And it's just a simulation game. You just start day one, make some money, build up the store, get more videos, get more customers, stuff like that. And it was actually pretty fun. I'm not done playing it yet. I think technically it's not in early access, but they're going to be adding more content. But for what's available, I've almost gotten everything. So I got a little bit addicted to that, and I played that for a while. Then I slowed down, and I decided to jump back onto Grounded. I've beaten Grounded, but my friend hasn't. Now, we started Grounded 1 together on our own... Oh, fuck. We started Grounded 1 on our own little, like, server together. And we got... We killed the assistant manager. So we had just finished Tier 2. And we were moving into Tier 3, which is, if you're not familiar with Grounded, that's like basically the last stretch of the game. That's like end game, is Tier 3 upper yard area. So we get to the upper yard, and then we stop playing for like a year. Oh, fuck, he's gonna go pull that other guy! Oh, he actually didn't pull the other guy. Interesting. Okay. The cat's gonna die, though. Maybe not. Oh, yeah, see, now he's gonna go pull the other guy. Watch. Yep! So this guy pulls the other guy, but the other one didn't. What the f... Alright, so we did that much, right? And then we stopped playing for like a year. We played Grounded 2 when it came out into early access, and we got all the way to the Masked Stranger, which at the time when it came out, that was as far as you could go. So we did that, and we said, okay, well, we can... where did I put the thingy? Where did I put the thingy? There it is. Here's your thing. Find out the age. Yeah, this was Heart of the Ancients was in this logging camp, and then you had to go get the mojo from the dudes running out of the dungeon. Yeah, I remember that. Okay, so I need to go get ammo. I'm out of ammo. So we played Grounded 2, and we got as far as we could, but he had not finished Grounded 1. So we hadn't played in a while. So just recently, like as of a week ago, or 2 weeks ago, really, I hopped back on Grounded, and I was like, hey, do you want to play Grounded 1 again? Because Grounded 2 has added a lot of content since we last played, but I want to finish Grounded 1 before we move to Grounded 2. Oof. So he's like, yeah, so we hop back on, and we're not done yet, we're almost there. We ground up a bunch of tier 3 gear. The mint mace is an absolute demon. It destroys fucking everything. I've got the Coltana. I've got the tier 3 crossbow. I've got Black Ox Beetle armor. He's got the roly-poly armor, so it's like tankier. We killed the Broodmother last night. Alright, so I need to get ammo. Poison reagent. Armor. Trade bloods. General goods. You don't have ammo. What the fuck? Oh, I think that's why I don't have ammo. I think I remember now. None of these fuckers, I think, sold the ammo I needed. Maybe the innkeeper? That's a stretch. No. I didn't think he would. Oh, I'm gonna have to fly somewhere. Let's see. Apothecary camp. I think. Oh, Winterhoof has a. They have a what they're called. Person who sells bow and arrow. I forgot the term. Anyway, so we killed Broodmother last night. We killed the Termite King. And we killed the Mant. So we still need to kill the Mantis, which is an optional boss, but we want to kill him anyway. We need to kill the Mantis. We need to clear out the stump. I think we've got the stuff to make the embiggening potion. Or concoction, or whatever the fuck it's called. What else? We still need to go into Moldorc Castle. That's like the last area we need. We need to defeat Smector, and then we need to do the defense, and then that'll be the end of the game. And then we'll go into the second game and finish it up. Other than games, what else? I started making a new cosplay. If you've watched me a while, it's something that everyone would already know that I was gonna make, because I've been thinking about and wanting to make this cosplay for years, and I'm just finally getting around to it, and I'm already $400 deep into this bitch. Bull year. Okay, that's what I was thinking. Alright, so we don't need this anymore. I still have the roids from level 40. Oh yeah, that's right. I gotta fucking level up my... I think my leatherworking is actually super close. I think I need to be like level 345 or something. It's like super close to me being able to actually use the Northrend stuff. Okay, so... let me get another impact. Yeah, okay, get rid of that. So I got 1,000 gun. Where's my bow? Oh, you know what? This was the old bow. That's my new bow. But I still need ammo. Coil Fang armor mitts. I do want to keep them. This is a really good trinket. I don't want to get rid of it. Because you could technically still use it at endgame. Oh, that's for... I know what that's for. Okay, I'm gonna put this here. Put it there for now. I still have the really sticky glue. It's like, I always keep it in case I'm gonna need it. And then I never end up needing it. I'm almost ready to get those, so I don't want to get too many arrows. I'm about to ding, and then that's just one more level. And that's, you know what, I'm gonna go through like 1,000 anyway. I'll just get 2,000. Oops, no, you go there. No, because then I'll get 3 stocks once I level. Okay. Repair gear while I'm here. Alright, we're all set. Let's go. Alright, so I started making a new cosplay, and then I'm also making some new armor, because the leather armor that I made, the leather that's like metal plated or whatever that I wear for my shows, it looks cool. I can move in it, but I don't think it's functional in a way that I can move and fight in it. So I'm making armor that's mostly, I think it's 20 gauge metal, but there is leather. Like, there's leather underneath the breastplate, but the shoulder pad, I have temporary shoulder pads because they're a little bit smaller than I wanted them to be. I want them to be a little bit bigger, but the shoulder pads, the greaves and the tassets are all 20 gauge metal. Oh, and then my helmet. I forgot I made a helmet. It's full leather. There's a little bit of metal, but it's mostly for decorative. It doesn't really do much. I do want to put another piece of metal, another decorative metal, like on the head as a crest. Do I have it? It's up there. But that is going to be more functional because, I used to do this thing when I was a kid. Not kid, like teenager, like high school. We played this thing, and it's known in Florida called Watts, Way of the Sword. It's a bunch of weeaboos with foam swords hitting each other, and half of the guys are shirtless. A quarter of the guys are in their high school metal band t-shirts, and the other quarter are in haphazardly put together armor made from plastic drums. But, okay, the armor does look cool, okay? It's not like, they actually make it look like samurai armor. Like, because most of them are weeaboos, so they make samurai armor. But there's others who made, like, Roman armor, or they make, there's a group called the I don't know what it is now, because I haven't been in the group for, like, 15 years. But there was a group called the Atlanteans, and they had, like, blue and black armor with, like a sigil. And they all dressed the same, so you knew that they were the Atlanteans. There was the Romans, but the vast majority of them are just the nerds from high school. Some of them were, like, just out of high school, so they were in their early 20s, but it was mostly the ages of, like, 15 to 30. Now it's, I don't know if they still have teenagers. They probably do, but if it's mostly the kids, like, from when I was growing up, they're all gonna be in their 20s to 40s now. But okay, so yeah, we gotta kill these guys, but I need to talk to what's her face over here first. Hola. Are you broken? I think they're broken again. Oh no. Oh. Nope. Okay, nope. They're not broken. They're good. It just needed a running start. So the armor is going to be for, Where, I'm not joining that group again, because, they're assholes.
See you later.
I thought she gives another quest. I could have sworn she gave me another quest. Anyway, so, I'm not joining that group again because, they're assholes and they don't follow their own rules that they, write, basically. Oh, we got it. Equip. There we go. Equip the ammo. Dude. These fucking orcs with night elf weapons just come charging in. Ooh. So these guys here, I need to say this. So, these guys here, I think actually any of the, human settlements have a chance to drop it, but I think these guys have the highest chance. I don't remember, but I got it from here. In actual Wrath of the Lich King, which this server should have it as well, they drop an inscription recipe that you, the inscription recipe allows you to make a book that's an offhand item, and then if you, use the book, it will turn you into a wolf for 3 minutes. It was, I think it was called Book or something of the New Moon. And it has every time you make the book, it's an RNG chance to be a different colored wolf. So it's not every time you use the book, it's any time you make the book. So if you make it and it says turns you into a black wolf, it will always turn you into a black wolf. But if you make the book again, it might say like it'll turn you into a red wolf, basically. And that book sold for so much on Moonguard because fucking no one knew about it. So they saw that and I'm like, what the hell? Where is that? Like, no one knew about this goddamn book. I was the only one selling it. I was the only one selling it on Moonguard, and I made so much money. The only thing is, it required, not motes. What's the, when you turn the 10 motes? It needed the shadow, basically. And those all, even today, for whatever fucking reason, they sell, I mean, on the auction house, they're really expensive. So, I always had to go grind out, revenants in winter grass. Yeah, winter grass. Hey, I'm low health. I don't like that. I just gotta kill 2 more of these guys. Uh-oh. Oh, good, the Orca's helping. My guy! What? Why does Growl not hold aggro? It's Growl rank 8. The cat's 73. It's not like it's low level. Okay, all done. Let me make sure. Okay, I don't turn it in here. That's good. Alright, let's head over to get the thing in the logging camp. And then after that, I'll stop and do the Eagle quest. The Eagles! Whoa. See the logging camp. Here it is. We need to go to the top. It's in there, I think. PvP dailies. God Bring back the faction war, please. Okay, you're taking care of them. Yeah, remember you don't really need to kill... there's what I'm looking for. You don't really need to kill anybody up here, because they're all kind of busy fighting each other. Horde is demolishing, god damn. That's what I want. Cat! Get the Okay, we got it. Now we gotta go to the dungeon. Or just outside the dungeon, really, because we have to kill those dudes outside. Let's see. I gotta heal. I am low health. Oh, so, finish my story. So the armor, I'm not joining that group again because they're a bunch of assholes and they don't follow their own rules, but, I went to watch a Berhurt match, which is basically medieval fighting with blunted metal weapons and metal armor. And there's a couple of groups. Motherfucker, he's gonna kill me. There's a couple of groups here in Florida, but the closest one is like an hour away, and it's like I don't want to have to... Somebody's fishing there. I don't want to have to drive an hour to go do that, even if it's like once a month or whatever. It's like, eh. So, you know, I never really noticed that these guys have dudes hanging outside. I don't remember that at all. I only did this on Alliance once, and I remember this is where you learn that they're all Worgen as an Alliance player, and you have to, like, take off on the horse, and all the Worgen are chasing you. The Horde doesn't learn that until later when they have to do the, Arugel quest line. Shit. What the fuck? Where's the cat? Anyway, I keep getting fucking interrupted. So my friend and I, we were like, well, we don't want to drive an hour. Why don't we just do our own thing? So I told him about the foam sword fighting I used to do when I was a kid. Like, oh, let's do that, but let's make functional armor. And then we were considering using blunted metal weapons, but I think it's just going to be better if we use foam weapons. We'll think about blunted metal weapons later. But for now, we're just gonna do foam weapon. Motherfucker! Man, I fucking hate roots. I hate them so goddamn fucking... Oh, goddamn it, it was the other entrance. I was going the wrong way to begin with. I knew it was the entrance. I thought it was the dungeon entrance. It's the other entrance. It's the side entrance. Fuck. I don't... These guys are gonna trap me again. I don't want to deal with this shit. I'm just gonna go around the long way. Works. Get them. There you go. Get them. Ooh, cobalt. I remember on my death knight back in the day, just flying around harvesting cobalt and serenite, and what was the other one? Titanium. Going around Ice Crown, getting all the rich serenite. I think I had one character that had alchemy. I had one character that had herbalism, rather. So I remember the, like, tiger lilies or the frost lotus. I did more mining and blacksmithing. I didn't. I think I had one guy with inscription just because I wanted that book, and then I had one guy with skinning because I do remember the borean leather and everything, and the Arctic fur. Okay, so hang on. Let's squeeze down here. Because it's right there. At the end of those stairs. That's where we need to go. Oh, splat. Oh my god. Now these guys can sneak up on you, so we want to heal before we do anything. Do I need mana? Yeah, let's do mana. We need to kill these guys with the gold armor. These, I think, are the ones that drop the stuff we need. Actually, I think these guys also drop it, but I think the gold armor has the better chance. Well, I wanted to pull him back to prevent the... Okay, that works too. And never mind, we pulled this guy anyway. And the cat refuses to fucking hold aggro! Alright. Intimidate you. Now go for him. Beastal Wrath. Oh my fucking god, even with Beastal Wrath. I wish Disengage, also had it where it lowered threat. Because that's what it did in vanilla. It just lowered threat in vanilla. Okay, I got 2. That's good. And then, I don't know if it was TBC or Wrath, where it made it you jump back. I like the jumping back, it's fun, but it doesn't lower your threat. What the fuck? Absurd, you're a corpse. My guy, you're literally a corpse. He's literally just a pile of bones. What the fuck? Game brokey again. God damn it, these dudes. Do I have fucking frost trap? And it frost trapped the wrong guy. What the f... Feign Death is not up. I am not understanding why my cat cannot fucking hold aggro. It's not like the one that it's on only is the one that's on the cat and everyone else runs for me. No, the one that the cat is currently attacking and had been attacking is the one that leaves the cat to come attack me. So look, it's about to do it again. It's gotta be a server thing, because I don't ever remember this happening in actual Wrath of Lich King. It's gotta be a server thing. Because we've already seen, like, broken models. Like that over there, the moving totem. And this dude here is just literally a pile of skeleton bones. These guys don't drop the fucking stuff. Only these guys do. But I need to get around. Let's go. Oh my god, that's a lot of dudes. Oh my god, that's a lot of dudes. Okay. Oh no, that's not good. Oh shit, where's the turns? Just get around them. Just get around them. I do remember back in the day these guys hurting like a motherfucker, so this area is dangerous. I gotta take out 2 of these guys at a time. But we need... How many did we need? 5? Yeah, 5. And then we have to click that brazier over there. After this, it's going to send me to the East Coast. But we're not going to go there yet. We're going to go south to the... here. Yeah, we need to do the Imperial Eagle and we need to do the Ruin of the Blind. Because both of those are other quest chains that we need to do. Because I'm doing Drakuru's quest chain. And I'm gonna do Arugul's quest chain and Ursoc's quest chain. Man, fuck you. What the fuck? All of them are on me! The cat attacked all of them. They shouldn't be on me. Oh, okay, he's just gonna reset. Yeah, can I grab this guy without grabbing the other ones? Nope, because the cat just rushes right in. Sweet. Intimidate. I didn't even attack you, and you're just gonna come right for me. I didn't heal. I didn't attack you. You just come right for me. Anyway, I don't give a fuck. There is just something wrong with threat on this server. Go for him, go for him, go for him. Had to use Beast of Wrath and Kill Command just to get him off me. Oh, the cat leveled. What the fuck? Hopefully these give me the last 2 I need. So I can get the fuck out of here. Switch to Aspect of the Viper. And... they give me none. They gave me none. I only needed 2. I killed 3. They gave me none. Back to Hawk. Oh, we're gonna have to kill this guy here. Let me kill the healing ward. What the fuck? Look at it move. Look at it run! Wait, is it hitting me? It's hitting me! What? Man, this server is broke. And I really want to get to endgame because, so apparently this Wrath of the Lich King server is adding new content. So it's basically a Wrath of the Lich King, oh, I got a mojo, okay. I need one more. It's a Wrath of the Lich King Plus server. They added like a new Karazhan raid. There's a new world boss in front of Karazhan too. They added a whole new way to become a Death Knight that... you can still become a Death Knight the usual way, which is just making a character when you have a level 55. But, at level 55, you can make a pre-existing character a Death Knight. Did I get it? Oh, I got it! Sweet. Okay. Where's... there. Here's your shit. Okay, yep. It wants the tablets, but we're not going to do that yet. Let's go do the Eagles. The Eagles! God, I really wish that they made Vordrassel either a PvP zone, like with the red bears and white bears, and you can befriend them with, or that they made it like a city. I wish they did something with it. It's such a cool area. And they did nothing with it. They have one quest where you go inside. That's it. Here's all the Eagles. The Eagles! This quest is boring. You just have to do this 6 times. The reason is you're putting like a spell or a hex or something on the eagles so that they can go and spy on the Alliance. And then I remember if you're on the Alliance side, you have to come and kill the eagles because of that. And then there's a quest if you're a horde where you have to go and scare the horses near the Alliance base because they're taming the horses to be mounts. I don't remember what the Alliance equivalent of that is. I think it's you have to tame the horse. Yeah, I think you have to tame the horses so then the horde has to scare them. Alright, that's it. Now we gotta go to this chick who's just on the other side here. God, I used to roleplay so much in Grizzly Hills and in Howling Fjord. Like, I used to just... Do I have it set? I don't have it set. But, I used to just roleplay walk. So my character would just walk just down the road all throughout Grizzly Hills and Howling Fjord. So it's like I learned the lay of the land really easy just because I just walked it nonstop. Alright, yep. She wants the gossamer dust, which you get from the moths over here. But there's also bears, so that's kind of annoying. I used to just gather them all up. Should be right down here. Yep. So, I'm doing this server to do my TBC and, Wrath of the Lich King kind of review, expansion reviews. But besides those, I think after those rather, so not anytime soon, but I think the next one I'm gonna do that's it's gonna go back to like the retail-ish ones is probably BFA, and the reason is well, first of all, I played the fuck out of BFA even though it's kind of spotty. Because that's when I really started to go spotty with my subscription, but I played it. I have at least 2, I think 3 ahead of the curb achievements. Yeah, I know for a fact I have 2. I did Helia, and I have the N'Zoth mount, so that's proof that I did it. I think, what was the... It wasn't... I'm trying to think. It wasn't the first raid. Because I actually never did that raid. I never did the first raid. I think it was the Zara lore. I don't remember. Anyway, I know for a fact I did ahead of the curve on 2 raids. The first raid I skipped. I never did it. I just went straight to Dazala lore. I have, I think, almost every mount that you can get from a rare drop. I know I definitely have all of the dropped ones that just drop in the wild when you kill enemies. Like, I have the hyena, I have the blood gorge or whatever the fuck it is. Fuck, I'm gonna have to kill a grizzly. The Arathi area and the Darkshore area, I have most of those mounts. I don't have all of them because, like, not... The rares are not always there, and when they are there, they don't always drop them out. I think I'm missing the donkey, and I'm missing the lost Kodo. But I have most of the other ones. Anyway, so the point is, I've done, I'm going to say 90% of BFA, because there's actually a couple of dungeons I've never been to, which is funny. There's content I completely skipped in BFA, and I still beat the final boss and ahead of the curve, and I have the achievement and everything. I skipped several dungeons. I know for a fact I never did the one dungeon that drops the that mummified raptor mount. I don't even know what it's called. But I never did that dungeon. What the fuck? And basically, I just want to kind of go and do them, because what I used to do, I have always done this. I've always done this, is when TBC came out, I leveled up, and then I went back and did stuff in vanilla I never finished. When Wrath of the Lich King came out, I went back to TBC, and I did stuff that I never finished at the time. I did Netherwing, because it's like I never had enough gold to get Epic Flying. I finally got Epic Flying in Wrath of the Lich King, so I went back and I did Ogrilla. I went back and did Netherwing. I went and did Chitauri Skyguard. Even though that one you didn't need Epic Flying, you just needed normal flying, I never did it. Dismiss. Thank you, phone. So, and then in Cataclysm, I went and did some Wrath of the Lich King stuff, and even some other TBC stuff I never got around to doing. So I've just always done that. And then I just slowly 100%, or, you know, anywhere from like 95 to 100%ed the expansions, because there's always, you know, something that I never got, right? I still don't have the Rivendare mount. That's like one of the mount. That's like the only vanilla mount I don't have, is the fucking Rivendare mount. I've ran that shit so many times that it just never drops. TBC, I'm trying to think. I have all of the reputation mounts. I have the Phoenix. You know what? I'm gonna say what I think I've 100%ed TBC, because I have the Phoenix, I have the Warglaves, I have the Blindfold, I have the legendary bow from Sunwell. I have Ravenlord. I think I've 100%ed TBC. Now, Wrath of the Lich King. I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, and with vanilla, I have all of the legendaries too. With Cataclysm, no wait, Wrath. With Wrath, trying to think. I have Shadowmourne. I don't have the legendary from Ulduar. I remember I was going for it, and I just kind of stopped going for it. But I do have Invincible. I do have Mimiron's Head. I do have both of the dragons from Malagos. I have all of the reputation mounts. I have... Yeah, I got the red dragon. I got the gold, the welfare gold dragon. I have the black grand mammoth, the ice grand mammoth. I have the mechano hog. I have the tailoring mount, the frostweave carpet, flying carpet. So I'm gonna say I have the raid achievements. The only raid achievement I cannot get is the one that they removed that have the black proto-drake. I do have the ironbound proto-drake. I have the rusted proto-drake. So I'm gonna say I've 95%ed Wrath of the Lich King. And it's only because I literally cannot 100% it. Now, I could go and get that legendary that I never finished, the hammer. But still, that's not going to get me the black proto-drake, because I can't get that anymore. I have the green, I have all of the other ones, I have the blue one. I have the frostbound skeletal dragons, I have all of those. Oh, there we go, I got the last one. So I'm going to say I've 95%ed Wrath of the Lich King. Cataclysm. I have Fangs of the Father. I never got the staff. I started it, but I didn't play my mage enough to go for it. So, because I played my mage a lot in Cataclysm, but I'm talking about like going back and finishing stuff I never finished to actually complete the expansion. At that point I stopped playing the mage, so I never finished the staff. So that's one thing I don't have. But I have Fangs of the Father.
Good day to you.
There's one mount. Actually, give me that. There's one mount I do not have from Dragon Soul. There's one mount, and if I get that one mount, I would have completed the Dragon Achievement mount, which would award me with a second mount. I need the Blazing Dragon. If I get the Blazing Dragon, I would have completed the achievement to have all the dragon mounts in Cataclysm, and then it would give me the green dragon mount. It's just the Blazing Dragon will not fucking drop. I've exalted every reputation in Cataclysm. I've gotten... Okay, there's one other mount I don't have. It's the camel from the figurine.
Have a good one.
Okay, yep. Alright, so that one I'll put on hold for a minute. Because I need to catch up now on the Ursoc quest. So let's go back. Conquest hold. So I'm gonna say I've 90%ed Cataclysm. Because I did everything. I did all of the troll stuff. I've got the mounts from ZG and ZA. I've got the Panther. I've got all those mounts. I've got... Yeah, I'm gonna say I've 90%ed Cataclysm. Wait, you know what? Hang on. Right. A little sketchy because that's in Alliance Town, but I need to check something. Oh, I think they've aggroed me. Ooh! Okay, he's not here. There's a rare bear spawn here. It's a spirit beast, so it's like a ghost bear. He spawns right here. I was seeing if he's there, but if he was, I'd have to go put my pet away and then go get him, because I am not deleting this pet I have already. But I want that ghost bear pet. I want to tame all of the spirit beasts. Back in the day, I had every single spirit beast. Some fucker hacked my account and then deleted all my pets for whatever reason. He just, I guess, wanted to be a dick on the way out. I got them all back, but it was annoying. It took me 2 months to get Lokanahak. I had just gotten him the week before, and then I lost him. Luckily, it only took 2 more weeks to get him again. The first spirit beast I ever tamed was Gondria. And then, I think it was Skull, and then Arturius, which is the bear, and then it was Lokanahak. Anyway, what was I saying? So, let's see. I said Cataclysm. What's up to Cataclysm? Mr. Pandaria. Plus broke, Wrath of the Lich King broke, and broke plus plus. Yeah. Little brokey. Just a little brokey. You might be a little bit behind in the stream, but that's fine. I don't care. Pace and attack power. That's a use. Spell power, spell power. Could get rid of Chained Essence of Aranicus. Yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna keep the Chained Essence of Aranicus, but let's switch that over. I do need to get rid of that. I hope the bag is full. Okay, let's sell shit. So Mr. Pandaria, let's see. I went back and finished Mr. Pandaria stuff, I think during Legion. Because I don't remember going back and finishing it during Draenor. I think it was during BFA. No, it was either Legion or BFA I went back and finished. No, hang on, I'm trying to remember. I think it was Legion. I actually do not remember. I just remember I was still deep into role-playing, and I remember during during Tournament of the Ages, I was on my Zaytal character. No, maybe it was Draenor. Maybe it was Draenor, because I was still heavily playing Zaytal. She was a blacksmith, so I remember going to Isle of Storm and farming up the Zandalari trolls there because the greens that they dropped looked awesome. Like, they didn't look like generic armor that you would find. They looked actually like really cool troll looking gear. So I would farm up that because it would be bind unequipped, and I would sell it. Speaking of, got some blues there. And I would sell it as like a oh, my character forged this kind of thing. That was part of the roleplay. So she would sell it at the event. And people bought them. Made some good money on that. So let's get rid of the spirit scroll. Stamina, agility, agility. Let's keep all those. I do need a little bit more food. That's also level 65. So just give me a couple of these. Okay, let's continue. Alright, so we'll try to think. Miss Pandaria. It's not much better. I'll just take that and sell it. Oh, now I get the quest to go to Dalaran. See, I forgot about this. So I had to have somebody teleport me to Dalaran. I'm gonna go set my Hearthstone. I didn't set it the last time. I only got the flight path. Okay, so let's see. Miss Pandaria. So I don't think any mounts drop in the first. I don't have. I got all of the reputation mounts. Okay, I definitely have all of the reputation mounts. The first raid tier, I remember trying. Okay, I have the mount from doing the dungeons. Like the achievement. I don't have the one for doing the raid because there was one boss that his achievement was just so fucking annoying. It was just RNG and I just could not get it. No, I want to go back to Grizzly Hills. I'm trying to think. I didn't get the next quest for Ursoc. I'm gonna have to double check that. Oh my god, look at that flight path. What the fuck is that? What is that? Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna be here a while. So let's see. Miss Pandaria. Tier 1. So there's that one achievement I just couldn't be. So that means there's one mount there I couldn't get. Now going into the Throne of Thunder. I have the bird mount. So the Horadon mount I did get that to drop, but just like with the Zulian Tiger, the one time I bring somebody fucking with me as a tag on, just to come in and have fun with me, the mount drops and they fucking take it from me. So, I lost the Horadin mount, so I don't have it, because it hasn't dropped since then, but I do have the bird mount. I've pretty much done everything in Isle of Thunder. I even my blacksmith learned how to make the lightning forged and the living steel. I did all of... I have the red Triceratops mount, which you get by just doing the campaign there. I have almost every single achievement there. And then Isle of Giants, I did finish all of Isle of Giants. I have all the raptor mounts. I collected all the bones, and I did all that stuff. And then Timeless Isle, because patch 5.3 was a nothing burger. So patch 5.4, which is Timeless Isle, I have the Heavenly Golden mount. I don't have the Bloody Coin one, because I didn't have enough people to play with me at that time. So, let's see. All in all, I have the Ahead of the Curb, I have the Ahead of the Curb, mount from Garrosh, which is the, wolf. I don't have the Scorpion mount. Or do I? Actually, I don't remember. I don't remember if I have the Scorpion mount or not. But I do have the Galacrus mount, because I fly that one all the time, so you guys have seen me on that one. So... And I do have the achievement mount from Throne of Thunder, which is the pterodactyl one. I do have that one. So I would say, all in all, I've 90%ed Miss Pandaria. And now... Warlords of Draenor, I will say for certain I've 99%ed it. I have every single reputation at 100%. I have every single mount except for one, and that would be Blackhand's mount. I've never seen it drop. But I have the Hellfire Citadel, the green Fell Reaver mount. I have the raid achievement mounts, I have the dungeon achievement mounts, which are all just reskinned boars and wolves and shit. I have all the reputation mounts, I have all the Apexis crystal mounts, I have the rare mounts, like the rares that spawn, like the Garn and the Hippo. I have all of those. Back in Miss Pandaria, I also have the legendary cloak. In Warlords, I think it was a ring, right? I got the ring. Yeah, except for Blackhand's mount, I have everything else. And I've done everything else. I've done all the raids. I did it when it was current content, and then the mounts I got in Legion, I went back and finished Warlords. So yeah, I've 99%ed Warlords. Legion now... Let's see, I got the Route Scallion mount. I don't have the fishing mount. I remember going for it, and I just quit halfway through. See, Legion is going to be harder, because you can't really say you've done everything unless you have one of every fucking class, with all of the artifacts, and all of the skins, and all of the bullshit. So, when you're not accounting for that, I'm going to say just sticking to one class. It doesn't matter which one. I'm going to say Hunter just for the fact that Hunters get a mount. They get 3 mounts, and I have all 3 mounts. The classes that I did do through Legion and played through Legion, I have every single spec artifact. I would say I have most skins, because I didn't give a fuck about the skins, so I didn't really go for them. I demolished Withered Training. Withered Training, I beat the fuck out of that. I finished Suramar. I did all the zones. I did all the dungeons. I don't remember if I got the achievement to beat the... You know what? I didn't, because I think there was one... I think it was in the Warden dungeon. There was one that you need 5 people for. I got a group of people for, and we just could not do it. We just kept failing it for whatever reason. I don't even remember. I remember trying to do it because I wanted the white tiger skin for my druid. Because he was my main at the time. What were the fucking patches? I'm trying to remember. Oh, you know what? Earlier when I said BFA and I said hell yeah, I mixed up. Hell yeah's from Legion. I meant the Crucible of Storms. I beat that one. But no, hell yeah, I beat on... I beat that one. Got the Ahead of the Curve achievement. I remember beating the Emerald Nightmare and I remember beating it on heroic mode before the next patch. So I should have gotten the Ahead of the Curve achievement, but for whatever reason, I don't have that achievement. But I know for a fact I beat that dungeon, or that raid, before the next patch. I did it. I was a tank. I remember doing it. Well, I was a tank and then I went to my DPS. But I've done it on 2 different characters. Okay, here we go. These are the next quests for Ursoc. See, I knew I was missing something. Oh, can we do the... Yeah! Yeah, we can do the, thingy now. I'm gonna wait on that, because I don't think I can solo it. How much gold do I have? I want to get flying, but I don't have to wait. I'm trying to think, what was I? Legion? So I did... Emerald Nightmare. After that was... Hell yeah, I did beat her. Now, what was the next one? Tomb of Sargeras? Okay, so... I did do Tomb of Sargeras on heroic mode, but I didn't beat it on heroic mode until... Because I was getting a little bit spotty here. So, I beat the others when it was current content. Then I kind of just stopped raiding for a while, and I was just role-playing. Wait, hang on. I can't zoom in on the map. It was this cave, it was... Okay, so it's where the number 3 is. I have to go to number 3, or number 2, and then that other cave over there next to number 2. That's what it was. So I'm gonna go to the farthest one first, because then I can circle back. Alright, so, let's see. So, Tomb of Sargeras. I did it on heroic, but I didn't do it until the next patch. But I did do that raid. Okay, and then after that was Antorus. Antorus, I actually did not finish on normal heroic. I think I did half of it on normal mode, and then I just wasn't giving a fuck anymore, so I did the rest of it on Raid Finder. But I did do a lot of Argus, and in fact, this was something that I had to go... I went back and did it at the next expansion. I'm just seeing if the rare's here. I don't see him. Okay. As I was saying, like, I did a lot of stuff in the expansion after it was current content. I did Argus in the next expansion because I just didn't give a fuck about it. Where's Dismiss Pet? Fucking... Oh, Lord have mercy. Dismiss. Dismiss. Okay. There we go. Let me wait for Feign Death to go back up. Oh shit, this guy's gonna come this way. I think these guys are only in there. I know there's one cave that doesn't have any enemies. I think this is the one cave that... It was either 2 caves or 1 cave. I know this cave has it. I don't remember if the second cave has them or not. The first cave does not have any enemies. I remember that for sure. Let me do deterrence. Yep. Come on, just get to the end. Just get to the end. Just get to the end. I should have used deterrence now when there's more people on me. Oh, shit. Anyway, I went to Argus and I beat the fuck out of all the rares that spawn around, and I think I have most, if not all, of the rare drop mounts. Let's see. Other than that, the bird raptor mounts I never got because it involved I need slime samples, but I can get that at the other ones. They spawn at the other caves. The second cave is over here. I didn't get the raptor mounts. Let's see, rare? I don't see the rare, but we do need to kill these guys anyway. Oh, pet. I'm gonna say, again, not including all of the class stuff, I'm gonna say I've probably 80%ed Legion. That sounds about right. I think I've 80%ed Legion. Now, BFA... BFA, I did everything in the first tier, and I did everything in the last tier. I did a lot of the side content, like all the war fronts. I did the islands. I did the but I didn't really go for any. I didn't go for any of the mounts that you get from the islands. I only went for the the non-instanced rare mounts from the war fronts, like Arathi and Darkshore. So I did everything tier 1, I would say, mostly. Except for the raid. I didn't do the raid at all. I did half the dungeons. But in terms of the world stuff I've done. I completely skipped... the Ajara patch. Because I just did not give a fuck. I was one of the people really looking forward to whenever they did implement Nazjatar, but the way they did it pissed me off so much, I didn't even bother going and seeing it. I took a look at it from the outside, and it looked like just another... Here's another area with a bunch of dailies. It's basically the same as Argus, just underwater. Well, not quite underwater, but underwater themed. So I didn't give a fuck. I didn't do anything in Nazjatar. Not a single thing. I never even stepped foot on... What's the other place that they added? I don't even remember. The gnome place. I could not give 2 fucks. Now, the Nightmare Visions, I did those. For the last patch, I did those. And I did the last raid. Oh, and I did do Dazara lore. I did do that. And I did the Crucible Storms. I'm gonna say 60 to 70% in Battle for Azeroth. Shadowlands I 0%ed. I didn't buy the expansion, I never stepped foot in it, and I don't ever plan to. So Shadowlands is 0%, and it's going to remain 0%. Dragonflight. I went back and did it. I did the first tier of stuff when it first came out, and then I quit the game again. So I didn't do it again until recently. I would say I went back and I did most of everything, and I stopped and I got all the treasures, and I know there's some stuff I probably missed. And I didn't do any of the I didn't do any of the achievement, like the raid achievements and the dungeon achievements. Unlike the other expansions where I did it. I'm gonna say I 70%ed it. Because I did a lot more in that expansion than I did in BFA. And BFA I played when it was current content. Mostly. And I'm gonna say the same thing about War Within. I did all the campaign stuff, and I did most of everything, but a lot of stuff I just didn't do yet, like dungeon achievements and raid achievements and stuff like that. I know there's definitely some mounts that I'm missing, because I just couldn't give a fuck to get them. So yeah, War Within and Dragonflight, I'm gonna say I 70%ed them. Well, Battle for Azeroth, I'm gonna say I 60%ed it, even though I have a lot of it done already. I'm probably being too harsh on myself. I probably did more than I think I did on Battle for Azeroth. I'm gonna say I also did 70% of it. Now, Midnight, for what it is right now, because I know it's not all there yet, it just came out. And now they just released a new raid. I haven't been into it yet, so not including that new raid. For what is available right now, I think I've 85 to 90%ed what's available right now. But that's obviously going to go lower as they add more stuff. I'll just take that and sell it. Alright, next. Yep, okay, it's the Crazed Blood and the stories. Okay, yep, I know how to do these. And then after these, it sends you into the tree to get the seeds and to burn the sapling. And then after that, it sends you to go kill Ursoc. I don't know if I'll be able to kill Ursoc by myself. That would be fun to find out. I'm a hunter, so maybe. You also have the other guy there, too. But the thing is, the cat isn't really holding aggro that much. Now, I would rather the guy heal. Or he could tank, but if no one's healing him, then it's going to be hard. Anyway, the reason why I was going on about, because it's been a while, the reason why I was going on how much I've done in each expansion is, I've done a lot for TBC and Wrath. I really don't even have to do these playthroughs, and I could make a review. Because I've got pretty much everything. I've 95% in both of those expansions. I could say, but it's like, this is more of a refreshing my memory kind of thing in terms of the gameplay mechanics and how it felt to play the expansion. But I've done everything already. So, this is just a novelty at this point. But after I'm done writing my reviews for TBC and Wrath, I want to do probably Battle for Azeroth, just to mix it up and because I did two retails. Then I'm gonna do two classics, and then I'm gonna go back and do a retail. And then it looks like Mistblade is ramping up to start upgrading soon, because they're gonna merge their servers coming up really soon here. They've already announced, I think, a date that they're merging servers, which means they're gonna release Warlords of Draenor, but it's gonna be for a short time just to let everyone level up, and then they're gonna go into Legion. And in that point in time, I'll play through Warlords. I'll do that expansion review, and I will do Legion when that comes out. And again, I've already done almost everything of those expansions, so I was there at the time. Current content, I did all of that stuff. Again, it's just going to be for refreshing my memory on just how the expansion itself played. But I can do those reviews once I get back and kind of play a little bit of it again. Hello. You're free to go. Tell me what happened. What then? Thank you, son of Ursock. Alright, son of Ursock is down. Now I gotta go do daughter of Ursock. Let me get 4 bloods while I'm here. That way I split it up. I'll do 4 here, and then I'll do 4 at the other one. My guy. I wish I could skin them. They don't always drop blood. I forgot that. Furbolgs are so easily corrupted. Every single Furbolg tribe that is known to us, because Furbolgs are naturally, you know, they're not evil, but every single one is aggressive because every single one of them is corrupt. These guys are corrupted because of the new sapling inside of Vordrassel, and the roots tapped into the Saronite below it, which is Old God blood, so they're basically Old God corrupted right now. Even mildly. But like every other one, whether it's Old God corrupted or Fel corrupted or whatever the fuck, they're just always corrupted. I need mana. Ooh, I got a couple there. Let's see, what else should I talk about? I've been streaming for about an hour and a half, so I'm gonna go over another half hour, maybe hour? I don't know. Let's see, what else do I talk about? Talked about games, I talked about cosplay, talked about WoW. Trying to think. It's hard to think when you're playing a hunter. Actually, shouldn't it be the opposite? Shouldn't it be easier to think when playing a hunter because it's supposed to be brain dead? I was lied to. No, I'm actually not even thinking that much. I'm playing. Really, the only thing I'm doing is watching my threat, because fucking threat is not working with the cat. I know he's technically not tank spec. I don't remember if it was like Frosty or whatever the fuck it is. But, he should still be able to hold aggro. The only thing a tank pet does is have more health and defense. But, really... God motherfucking damn it. Come on, just give me one more blood. Also, I noticed another broken thing. By killing these guys, it should have given me a buff. I think it's like a 5-minute buff. That makes it so the red bears don't attack me. Unless I attack them first. And I don't have that buff. Because most of the time what I do is I'll go to one of these camps. And I'll get all of the blood at one of the camps. That way, and then I already have the buff on me. That way I just walk in and go talk to the other bear. And I don't have to deal with anyone attacking me. Oh shit, hang on, that one's a shaman. Go after that one. Beast of Wrath. My guy! Alright, you're dead. Yay, I got the 4th blood. Alright, I'm gonna go to the other camp. Whoop, that's a spawn. Okay, the red bear camp was over here by the pass, I think. I love these little log houses. I think there's like 1 or 2 of them that you can actually go inside of. Oh, something I did for my roleplay character. Okay, so you guys probably won't even know this. But, so these silver coat stags. I don't remember if they drop it, but there's a guy, like a trader over that direction, that you could talk to and he sells you stuff. He sells meat that you could eat, you know, like the salted venison, but it's silver coat stag meat. So... for my roleplay character, who used to live in Grizzly Hills, I would say like that would be like a delicacy, the silvercoat stag meat. So his famous thing would he would make a silvercoat stag stew. That was his thing that he would do. Okay, so here's the red bears. Yeah, I know one of these. I don't remember where it was. I think it was. Maybe the red... No, I think it was in the white camp. But one of these log houses you can actually go inside of. This is gonna suck. Alright. Attack you. Attack you. Beast of Wrath. I'm gonna kill command you as well. Actually, why am I gotta attack the shaman. And I didn't even attack you and you're going to fucking... I'm out of mana again. The deer is right in front of me. I can't see shit. Oh no. Fuck you. I still have a TBC axe. I need to get another axe. Codian, where are you? Oh shit, we have the other one coming too. This is going to suck. Oh, it's not coming. Never mind. Got him. And I got a blood. Shit, hang on. I have no mana. What? What killed you? What killed you? You were fine 2 seconds ago. I know that I don't have to feed the pet as often. Like, it still has happiness, but when it dies, it doesn't instantly go to 0. I'm trying to look to see if any of these log cabins you can go inside of. Ah, that one right there. See, I knew there was one that you can go inside of. I'm gonna go inside of it. Also, how come they have a hung-up plane strider here when there's no plane striders in this zone? Oh. Look, you can go inside of it. Oop, maybe. My fat ass gets stuck. Look, they're making stew, and the cat is now in the stew. Oh, they've got little, potted flowers. And they have the little, beehive lamp. Those are all in the, big tree, too. They have, like, aloe or something there. I don't know what that is. Yeah, so if you didn't know, you can go inside of those, log houses. There's one right there. I think that's, like, only one in this area that, you could do that. Still need 3 more bloods, and then Kodian is in here. I think my dog is having a nightmare. I can hear them whining behind me. But like the whine that they do, like when they're having a nightmare, not like a I want something whine. Cat's gonna die again. Heal! God damn it. Did my serpent sting not take? Oh, it took after I got them fucking low health. Oh, look at that. Another BOE that I can't use. Ooh, it's tank gear. Let's put that there. I'm gonna try to sell it. Oh no, that is full. I really gotta go to the auction house. I remember, I think it was the first time I ever played Wrath. So my original character back in the day. Where was I? I was in Storm Peak. I know exactly where I was, I just don't know what it's called. I don't have it on the map either. It was like where all those blue Vrykul were. So like that Vrykul area in Storm Peaks where all the blue Vrykul were. And a purple BOE dropped. I don't remember what it was. I just remember it was a purple BOE. And I tried selling it and a lot of people were like, "Oh man, I want it, I want it." I don't even remember. I think I sold it for maybe a couple thousand gold. That, like, went right toward my epic flying. I remember, I would let myself die in Icecrown Citadel in the zone, just because it would get... Hello? Did I just kill you? Didn't I just kill these guys? I would let myself die in Ice Crown just so because it would give you the flying mount to get back to your body. And it was the what was it, 240 speed? So that was like the only time I could feel what it felt like to have epic flying. I'd be like, oh man, look how fast I am. This is what it would be like if I had it. Instead of the 150 flying speed. But, actually, wait. I think at the time it was still 60%, wasn't it? I think it was still 60%, and then it was later on that they changed it to 100%. Because definitely in TBC it was 60%, but I think it was still 60% in Wrath for at least most of it, and then it updated to 100%. I think it was like halfway through the expansion. I don't remember. It was so long ago. But I do remember eventually getting my epic flying. It was so fun. And I got the welfare mount. Let's just wait for this guy. I need one more blood, and then I could go turn it in. Yeah. I'm gonna do the next two Ursoc quests because it takes me to the. I didn't get the blood. That'll take you. Are you a rare? No, he's not a rare. Why is he named? He's not for any quest I know of. I don't know, usually I'm in and out of this area, because I would have that buff, and I would just kind of talk to her and leave. God damn it, I still need one more blood. It's a little dicey. Fuck it, I knew it. Just kill that one. Alright, go for this one, go for this one, go for this one. Okay, for a second I thought that other guy pulled. Oop, he's getting close. My guy, why are you attacking me? Pet, I swear to God if you die. Oh God, I have the debuff on me. Oh my God, I almost died. It like stopped right as I was at 1 health. Hi, Goat Milk. How are you? I'm about to hit level 75. Got me one more. I do plan on skipping most of Gundrak. I just want to do the Drakuru quests. But I need to finish Drakuru here first, because that's part of the story. You gotta do this one first. Ah, yes, I got the blood. And then you go and do the Gundrak. You could technically do them in any order, but the Grizzly Hills one is the chronologically first one. Son of a bitch. I hate roots. I hate roots. I hate roots. Get fucked. Alright. Out of here. Out. Out. Out! Yeah, I'm gonna do the next 2 quests. When I turn those in, it'll send me to go kill Ursoc. I'll hold off on that until I get to the Arugel quest. Arugel, I don't think I'm gonna be able to solo. Ursoc is a maybe. And Drakuru is a dungeon quest, so I'll have to sign up for dungeon. I don't know how fast I'll be able to get into the dungeon, though. I know when I was leveling up, and this was through all of the level brackets, it was weird. So it was almost as if it would bug out if you leveled up, because if I leveled up, I could go 30 minutes, 40 minutes, an hour without getting any queue. And then if I leave and rejoin, I would almost instantly get a dungeon queue. So it was really weird. But I haven't done any dungeons yet in Wrath of the Lich King. I did them while I was in TBC because I was doing half leveling, half dungeoning. I haven't done any yet on Wrath. So I don't know how fast the queue is. Let's cut across. I want to check again to see if that rare is there. The thing is, the rare is right next to the Alliance town. So the Alliance hunters can just zip by, check, and leave. It's fucking unfair if you ask me. That's Eagle Eye. Okay, he would be right there, and he's not. Okay, he's not there. I remember, so, in Cataclysm, there was that one... You remember how they made that new lion model? It was the really... It looked like a... I don't know how to describe it. It was the new lion model. They made a mount out of it for Alliance. They showcased it a couple times in Uldum. Well, there was only one that you could tame as a hunter, and it was in Twilight Highlands. Now, I don't remember what it was now, so I'm just gonna spit a number out. But I learned it was like a 6-hour spawn or whatever it was. So, I remember flying around, and I'm flying around with all these other hunters. And I'm flying around with one. Let's see. Yes, I will actually use this helmet. Let's get the next ones. So, I'm flying around, and the lion is not spawning. So then I learned it was the 6-hour, whatever it was, spawn, and I kept asking. I'm like, when was the last time anyone saw whatever his name was, right? And somebody got back to me like, oh, like 10 o'clock. So I was like, okay, so, 11 o'clock, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. So he'll spawn at 4. Supposedly. So I was like, okay, well, it's 3 o'clock now, which means he'll spawn in an hour. So I'll just go take a nap and I'll come back. And that's what I did. So he has like several different spawns. I just kind of hovered over one of them. And I told the guy I was looking with, I was like, all right, I'm going to go. He's like, I'm going to keep looking. I don't want anyone to take the lion. I'm like, okay, well, I'll be back. See ya. So I left and I took a nap. And then I woke back up. I'm like, okay, it's about 3 o'clock. He should be spawning anytime now. So supposedly. So I logged back on. And sure enough, he was right below me. I was like, oh shit! I dove down and I tamed that motherfucker. I literally logged on and he was right fucking there. I was like, oh shit! I think that guy ended up whispering me, like, I don't remember if it was later that day or the next day, but I do remember he whispered me again. He's like, did you ever find the lion? I'm like, yep. That was fun. Cataclysm. They still had the achievements for getting server first. I was 10 minutes. 10 minutes from getting server first hunter. So mad. So mad. Now, Wrath of the Lich King, I didn't give a fuck about anything, because Wrath of the Lich King, or I'll say early Wrath, is when I was still, I wouldn't say... Okay, so here's this thing. When people say hardcore, they mean like you're going at it full deep dick, mythic rating, all this kind of bullshit, right? When I think of hardcore, I think of you don't have to be the best player. You're not doing mythic rating. Maybe you're not even rating. Maybe you're not doing anything, but you play every single day. You know about the game. You know about the lore. You like all that kind of stuff. Like I call myself a hardcore player because I play World of Warcraft a fuck ton. I know about almost everything there is to know about World of Warcraft up to a certain degree, because the newer stuff I don't give a fuck to even learn about. But in terms of the older stuff, yeah, I know a lot. So in that sense, I call myself a hardcore player. A casual player are the kind of people that kind of hop on, see what's new, they don't give a fuck, and they leave, right? They might play some stuff and then they leave. So they don't really take the time to learn anything. They don't take the time to really embrace the game. They just kind of hop in because it's the thing. They do the newest stuff and then they leave. And there's nothing wrong with that. But I think that's what casual versus a hardcore is. And then the people who are like server first, mythic raiders, or heroic raiders if it's an older expansion, all that kind of stuff, I call those the elite players, the elitists, the elites. That's my categorization, because I used to be an elite player. I used to do the heroic when it was the highest level. I used to do the heroic rating. I used to even do mythic rating. I used to do all of that for 3 expansion, non-consecutive. I did it in Cataclysm. I did it at the end of Mists of Pandaria. I did it in Warlords. In Legion and BFA, I raided, but I didn't hardcore. I literally just pugged. I pugged, and I still got into heroic. I didn't do mythic. I didn't give a fuck about mythic, but I still got into heroics, and we still beat the raids, and I still got the achievements and the mounts and yada yada. So I still played the game. I just didn't. I wasn't an elite. I was still hardcore though. Right now, these days, I am between casual and hardcore because I don't play every single day anymore. I don't, because I have kicked the addiction. I am no longer addicted to World of Warcraft. I've kicked the addiction. So I can easily go a day, a couple days, even a week without playing, and I don't feel remorseful. I don't feel anything. I can make a whole video on that if you want. I can definitely do a whole video on just my story of being addicted to World of Warcraft and just slowly weaning myself. Not even slow. I kind of weaned, but then I kind of went cold turkey. It's kind of hard to explain, unless I explain the whole story. But I now, like, I still play a lot of World of Warcraft, right? I still play a lot, but I don't play every single day, is what I'm trying to say. But I still play a lot, I still know a lot, I still have a lot. So I'm definitely not a casual player, but by my own definition, I don't really know if I would consider myself a hardcore player anymore, because I would be a hardcore player if I played every single day. But I don't. But I don't pop in, see what's new, and leave. I might do that in retail, because retail is a piece of shit. But in terms of playing the private servers, in terms of playing the custom servers, I definitely have played and know a lot more than the general public. So I'm definitely not, like, I'm between casual and hardcore. There we go, that's what I want. Oof, 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 oof. See, look at all these buildings. Like, this is literally a city. It's almost like a fucking apartment with all the different houses built into one thing. Like, look at this. See, and those could be like balconies. Those are obviously windows. Like, why didn't they make this a city? And then, like, it's a, like, it could be half city, half PvP. So, like, you can pick red or white, right? You could pick Frostpaw or Red Fang. It doesn't matter if you're Horde or Alliance. Like, it could be like, oh fuck, what they're called from Shatrath. Like, fuck, I can't remember what they're called. I know what it is, I just can't think of it right now, because streamer brain. It's like when you know something, but when you're put on the spot, you can't remember it. The Blood Elves and Draenei. I'm just gonna say, I know that's not technically Blood Elves and Draenei in terms of the races. It's like whatever their factions are. But you pick one of those, whether you're Horde or Alliance, and it doesn't matter. Like, it could be that, and then you could fight. Like if there's another orc, and they pick the red and I pick the white, we could fight each other. Like, that kind of PvP. Like, fight for the bears. I know it really wouldn't make sense in terms of faction war, because then you're fighting other Horde, you're fighting other Alliance, but it would just be something fun to do. And then have this like a city that you would fight for, shit, again, streamer, I know exactly what it is. Halal, was that what it's called? Hala. So, it would be like Hala, where you, or Wintergrasp, really, where you fight over who gets to have control of it for whatever time. And then there could be, like, vendors and shit here. Frostmourne much better than War main servers. I leveled up Warrior here too, but not played much, only dungeons. See, I want to level, right now I'm not on the maximum leveling speed, because I actually want to enjoy the leveling and not blaze through it. I'm not on ×1, I'm on ×3. So I am going a little bit faster than regular. But I don't want to blaze through it. Because I do want to enjoy the leveling experience and do the questing. I do plan on skipping most of Gundrak. That's why I don't mind that I'm level 75 already. Because I want to do Drakuru and go straight to Shalazar. And then I should only have to do some of Storm Peaks, and then I'll be done. And that's not even doing dungeons. I need to do some dungeons. I need to do at least I definitely need to do Draktherin. I wanna do a couple others as well. I really don't want to do Violet Hold though, or Oculus. Fuck them. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Fuck. But this server has added a lot of content for endgame, so I want to check it all out. I'm probably not going to do the Death Knight thing, because I don't want to level another character, even with the ×5 speed. Because that's going to take like 2 weeks to level, even at ×5 speed. this the last one? No, I need 2 more. So this one and then 1 more. And I do want to make a video showcasing how this is like a Wrath of the Lich King Plus server, but I want to experience some of the new stuff first before I make a video. Oh, fuck you. I had a couple of friends who played on Warmane, and I almost joined them, but then I didn't. I need to see what the reward is for completing hardcore mode. I see all these people playing hardcore and dying. You know, I might make... it really depends on how I feel. I might make one more and try hardcore mode. Motherfucker, I hate roots! This entire stream is just me hating on roots. I hate roots. I hate them. I hate them. I hate them. Okay, after this quest, then we'll go talk to, what was her name? Anita or something? Sasha. Who was Anita? What the fuck am I talking about? No, we have to go talk to Sasha. Who the fuck is Anita? You know what? I think Anita was the name of the one chick inside of Solstice Village. I think that's what I'm thinking of. Or it was like, I don't think it was Anita, but it was something similar sounding. And then it was her and her husband. And you capture her, and then he turns into a Worgen. And then Sasha shoots him in the chest with a silver bullet. My puppies would like dinner. They're starting to get a little antsy and they're going to start screaming and letting me know that it's time for dinner. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Conquest Hold real quick. I'm going to turn in and I will BRB to go give them dinner. But then I'll be back and I'll probably play for another half hour. A paladin and a death knight walk into a bar. A paladin and a death knight. I smell a sitcom. What was it's like the Family Guy thing where it's like even though I'm a conservative and he's a liberal, I smell a sitcom. Yeah, I'll take that one. Okay. Oh, what? Ah, stop. Stop being brokey. Okay, destroy the sapling. Did that. Yep, there she is. She's telling me. Now we have the Ursoc quest. We're going to hold off on that one. So I didn't get the flight path for one cut. I did not. Shit. I could have flown there, but, gonna have to walk. And I don't think I'm strong enough to take that on solo yet, the arena. I could try. I don't think it's gonna work. I am 75. I think I'll hold off on that. Okay, I will be right back. I have to go give them dinner. So you get to look at my pretty character. And give me 1 second. Oh, I'm back. Oh yeah, how do you like my new shirt? I got a new lounging shirt, so I wear this all the time. Okay. Puppies, you want dinner? off my fucking student loans and shit. Okay. Whew. Alright, we are back. Okay, so Ursog, Drakari, and Sash. Alright, so I need to go to Wonka. Let me actually wait. There's a quest, I think, to go there. I'm not going to do the Wonka quests because they're kind of boring. But free experience if I turn this in. And I get the flight path. It's a leather working bag. Which, I have a leather working bag, but it's a 20 slot. This is a 24 slot. Yeah, I usually keep a quiver, but this server up to the ammo to like 1,000 rather than 200 a stack. So, I gotta just keep a couple thousand stack right here in my bag. Oh, I'm level 75 now, which means I can get the better arrows. I'll wait. I can wait on it. Let's go around these guys. Oh, backside has more of them. Shit. Oh, there's more back here too. What the fuck? I wonder how long these humans have been living here. Like, did humans start living here in Warcraft 3 when Arthas brought some of them over? Or had they always been here? That's actually something like I don't really know. I think I looked it up at one point because I was curious even back then. You know what? Let's do a search. Hang on. Let me go here. Oop, hang on, it's loading. Whoop. God, I love Grizzly Hills. They've tried replicating the feel and look of Grizzly Hills, and they just can't. Trying to look up this lore. Okay, we're almost there. There's the totem. Oh, there's the pack. These guys come from Camp Winterhoof. And that's Solstice Village up there. Okay, so these guys were Gilnean. Okay, so the lore is that these guys, all these guys in Grizzly Hills were Gilnean, and it was a small group that came here and settled. And they settled sometime after Arthas, but definitely at least a decade before Wrath of the Lich King. Okay, now we gotta go to Solstice, because that's where Sasha is. So that's why they're already there. Now, just because they're Gilneas, that doesn't mean that's how they got the Worgen Curse. What happened is... Because I have an animatic that I made showcasing how they became Worgen. Because I already knew this lore. But what happened is, so these are just normal humans. They just happen to be Gilneas. Because the Worgen Curse in Gilneas didn't spread till later. The Arugel brought the Worgen Curse, and he brought the Cult of the Wolf. Now, he's under the influence of the Lich King. However, he came off as, I am anti-Liching, I'm anti-Scourge, and he had his wolf cult tell these guys, like, hey, the Worgen Curse is actually immune to being undead. So if you don't want to turn into undead with the plague going around Northrend right now, you could turn into Worgen and you'll be immune. But the thing is, when they turned into Worgen, it kind of put them under the influence of the Lich King, not knowingly.
Safe travels.
So now they're immune to being undead, but they're still technically under the control of the Lich King.
Good day to you.
Because,
Wow.
Tatjana. Okay, so Tatjana was her name. I said Anita. I don't know where the fuck I got that name. Oh god, there's the dogs. So yeah, that's the lore, is that these guys were Gilneans, and then they turned into Worgen because of these guys, like here, the wolf cult. Come here. Why are you showing me teeth? Why are you showing me teeth? Come here. Are you a Worgen? Are you a Worgen? Look at this. Look at her. Yeah, you tell them. She's my pet Worgen. Are you my pet Worgen? Will you stop barking? Little shit. Okay, what am I doing? Oh yeah, I gotta kill the hunters. Damn it. Damn it, I gotta AFK again. Hang on, let me kill this guy. Oh, there they go. Worgen! Get off me! Get it off! Get it off! Hey, he's dead. Yeah, give me a second. Okay, let me park right there. Okay, I will be right back. I'm on mute so you don't hear the dogs. Oh, you didn't see the kill. Shit. I killed the dude and he turned into a Worgen. He's dead. Okay, 1 second. God damn. Alright, sorry about that. I had a grocery delivery. Okay. What was it doing? Oh, yeah. Killing hunters. We want to kill these guys first. Because the, oh boy, there he is. Turned into a worgen. We want to kill these guys first because the last one will put me on an auto mount. I don't need to kill the wolf cult. I don't like killing things that I don't need to. I just find it a waste of time. So if it's not giving me anything in return, why do it? And if it's not part of a quest, I'm not getting points for it. Yep. What did I get? Worm Skull Breastplate of the Physician. Psst. Alright, so this bitch is right there on the horse. We gotta kill these guys first. I used to roleplay in here all the time. There was 2 different houses I would roleplay in. So my character that lived in Northrend, I don't think it was that. I think it was this house. Because this one had the shed here. I think this was one of the houses I roleplayed in. I know at some point I was in that tower, but then this person spawned, so it was kind of annoying. Oh, you know what? It was there was another tower. That direction. That's okay. So the tower over there, it's like this one here. So it's got like a fucking like smoker or whatever the fucking inside of it. I just kind of made it my house, and then there was a guy outside of it that sold the silver coat stag meat that I told you about. That was one of the places that I used as my house. I used that one because it was like just outside the village. Because I was like, oh, he doesn't quite live in the village. He lives just outside of it. And then at some point I was using this as my house, but I would just say that it was just outside the village. And I'll show you that tower. We need to head around that direction anyway for Drakuru's Crest. Okay, we just gotta kill a few more. Need mana. Switch to Viper. I think I tried using this house at one point, but it wasn't that good for roleplay. Which one was it? I think it was that one up there. I know I definitely used that one at one point. I'm just trying to remember. Because I wanted one that was a little bit big enough that I could roleplay in, but also didn't have fuckers spawn inside of it. Can you just put a trap down? He's using Serpent Sting on me. What a fucker. I can Serpent Sting you too, unless I hit multi-shot. Alright, 2 more. I gotta use some of these scrolls. I keep saving them, but I need to just use them. I'm the kind of person that's like I save it for when I need it, but then I never end up needing it. That's why I still have these roids. That's why I still have the really sticky glue. It's like, there are times when you need it, but it's not all of the time. And that time never comes. I think it was this house that I used. Hang on. Yeah, it was this one. That was the other house I used for roleplay. So we need to get to her. Oh, shit! You know what's funny? I don't think that wolf cult guy actually turns into a worgen when you fight him. The one over, like, when you first meet these guys, when you first get into this zone, that guy turns into a worgen, and the humans don't. No, I think they do. But that guy does. This guy, in particular, I don't think he does. I remember when I was a kid, I thought it was weird because his name is Wolf Cult Initiate. It just means he's part of the Wolf Cult and he's trying to bring these guys into the Wolf Cult. But I hear the word Initiate and I'm thinking he's the low rank. He's Initiate. He's starter rank, right? So I'm like, well, he just joined this Wolf Cult. How come everyone else get to our worgen? And they're not part of the wolf cult yet, but he is. And then he looks like he does. He's got the tattoos and the wolf cowl and the claws. It's like, this dude's cosplaying. He thinks he's a badass, but he's just like a beginner. Okay, we've got all the... So now we gotta... Gotcha. Bye, bitch! Oh, she's actually fallen over. I think that's what she's supposed to do, but in actual Wrath of the Lich King, sometimes she wouldn't do that. So I have screenshots of me just riding with her. Yeah, watch, this dude turns into a worgen, and then she shoots the fuck out of him. Okay, that's a bug. She's supposed to be laying down there, because she's still tranquilized. I'll put a bucket full of true silver bullets through you. And that's the lore that we get, that true silver actually, like, kills worgen. Shoot him! Uh-oh, is this broken? Oh no, it's broken! She's supposed to shoot him there. Ooh. It's a staff, but it's better than the axe. Yes, I will take a ring.
See you later.
Alright, so now we gotta go find the sister.
Have a good one.
I know where the sister is. Uh-oh. Okay, here's the plan. I'm gonna go turn in this quest. It'll give me the Arugel quest. and I'm gonna hop off. I'll play more tomorrow because it's Easter, and I'm gonna go see a movie with my friend. But I'm gonna go see a movie with my friend, but besides that, I'm not doing anything for Easter. Family's gone, but I'm here. So I can stream more tomorrow, and we can play more tomorrow. We could probably finish up Grizzly Hills and go into Zuldrak. I gotta kill this guy. There's the little girl right there. After this, she'll give me the Arugul quest. I will not be able to solo Arugul. I already know that now because his fight is fucking terrible. So I'll try Ursoc. I'll try to do the arena. I gotta finish Drakuru's quest here and then go into the dungeon, and then we'll go into Zuldrak. And I'll be able to finish that quest probably in like 30 minutes, maybe an hour. And then I'll probably, by the time we're done with that stream, I'll probably be in Shalazar by then. I'll probably be close to level 80.
Hey there.
Hour of the Warg. Alright, so that's what I want. Let me get out of here. Oh, here, let's actually end this stream. Hang on, I'm gonna show you. That tower I told you about that I used to roleplay in, where was it? It's here? That one. I'll log off there. I've got plenty of rested experience, I don't care. Oh yeah, and he gives you the quest to go get the fish. To feed the bear. Show me what, yeah, there it is. Silvercoat Stagmead. What did I say? And Howlin' Good Moonshine, which is a quest item. But, I told you, I know my shit. I remember my shit. Let's see. Did I keep that? I'm gonna keep it. I've got to go deposit all this cloth in the bank or something. Yeah, I gotta clean these bags out. Fuck. Alright, and then this is the tower I used to roleplay in. This used to be my house. Even though it's a smoker. Again, where are they getting these fucking... Where are they getting these plane striders from? God, look at this view, though. That's where I need... Right there, that's where I need to go for the Drakuru quest. The next one I have. Got the shovel tusks. You got Blood Moon Island over there. That's where you need to go for a Rugol. And also, if you get bit by the Worgen over there, if you get bit by, I think it was 5 Worgen, you can turn into a Worgen yourself for a little bit and run around as a Worgen. I used to do that all the time to roleplay as being a Worgen, and then I would use the Warg disguise from that one quest in Howling Fjord, and I would roleplay being a Worgen all of the time. So imagine my absolute disappointment when the next expansion was announced for Cataclysm and Worgen were going to be playable, but for the Alliance, and I was so fucking pissed. I'm like, no, it's got to be for the Horde. I was already role-playing a Worgen, and they're making them fucking Alliance. Why do you have to be... Cat, why do you have to stand on top of me? Just look out into the distance. There you go, look out to the distance. God, I love Grizzly Hills. I have so many memories of just this spot, being down there, role-playing on that island over there, being in the village over there. So many good memories. Oh my god. I'm getting emotional. Alright, that's gonna be the end of this stream. I'll stream tomorrow. I'll do an Easter stream. And I will see you guys next time.